Hello, world changers. This is Rochelle Johnson with RJS Global Consulting Services. How you doing out in the land of entrepreneurship? I know, take a deep breath. That's a loaded question. So let's just say that we're good. Today we're going to talk about why do you need a business consultant? I get it all the time. I hear the hesitation. I hear the aspect of that can be expensive. Not necessarily, because when you think about all that you do, by the time you get through loading up a free document, a so-called click this and load up and receive a free document, come to find out you got your credit card snatched for $20 per click or some random crazy mess. You are at YouTube University 24/7. So you losing time that you could be making money trying to figure it out yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Like YouTube University has got me some major money. Nothing wrong with it, but I knew what I was going to look for when I went. I knew exactly how to find what I needed. So business consultants help you with that. Not only do they help provide you training on how to be a successful business owner, but they help pull out something in you that you didn't realize that was there. Because you can just be working your business, but you want to get to the place where you're not working your business, you're working towards your business. Not just working it and trying to figure it out and keep it afloat and really don't know how you're going to survive past tying your boots up. And we don't want to stay in the mode of, I'm getting it by the bootstraps. No. We're not doing that. We're going to do something different. And I'm going to help you do something different. And again, I'm not trying to sell you me, although I feel like I'm the best in the land. But business consultants are crafted and gifted at what they do, and you need them. I mean, career development. So when you think about career development, when you are working for an employer and you were going through their career development training, or there was a special course that they had you go through to build you up to be better at the services that you provide in your industry. Same difference, business consultant. So you're going to go through training. You're going to help learn how to cultivate what it is that you're doing. You're going to go through boot camp. Because I know working with me, you're going to have to make sure that you're ready for what it is that we're doing. We're going to have to make sure that we're ready. And I'm so adamant about making sure people are operating in their strength and not trying to pull just to make it happen because there's a contract for that. Just because there's a contract for that, you pull up, you get it, and you can't function and operate. That's what business consulting come in at. Because as you're going through your business consulting services, I'm able to say, okay, XYZ, this is what we should be looking for versus you going with that. I get that. That could be the end goal. But let's start where you're strong at and work that muscle up till you get to that point. Okay? So coming out the mindset of being the employee, let's just think about it. You were once in a situation where you were going through career development. But because you're your own boss now, you have to make sure that you've been accounted for everything that you're doing. So business consultancy come in that space to help you strengthen your weak areas. And not only that, business consultants help you change your mindset. Like going from corporate America and coming into entrepreneurship, and if you didn't already have an entrepreneur spirit, like everybody wasn't just born with it. Some people grow into it. It's just not the same when you know that you are an entrepreneur. It's no other language that speaks to you. That's when it's in your spirit. Versus, yeah, you didn't work the 9 to 5, but you just wasn't a good employee. Like you're gonna respect your work ethic. It's there, but it's just not you. You're not happy. You're going in. You're trying. All you're thinking about is payday. That's when you know that ain't it. Because especially if you already have something deep down inside that's just naturally a fire to you, and you striving to do that, and you want to do that, and that's all you think about, but you just need guidance, no, you need a business consultant. That's another reason to hire a business consultant. And it's not only that, most of the times, some of the work you have already done, you just don't know how to push it out and deliver and implement it. And that's why business consultants come in at. So again, you ask yourself, why do I need a business consultant? Let's dive a little deeper. Services. You want to provide services. You know that you come from corporate America, and in that realm, you was HR. You worked HR. I'm just using that for an example. So you have all the certifications. You have everything that you need to excel in the arena of human resources. You worked for that company. You were trained. You were given those different certifications. You learned that skill. That's not going nowhere. I'm a firm believer you build from what's already inside. You build from what's already in the house. So if it's already in you, you excelled in it, you know how to work it. But because your mindset is, I used to work for X, Y, and Z, and I couldn't do this, but I do know that. You take that, and if that's your aspirations, is to go into that realm of human resources. Do you not know how many small businesses need the help of an HR? So we sit down and we unpack those things that you know about human resource, and find out where your strength at, because I know it's so many different levels to human resources. I know you got diversity and inclusion, you have the hiring and firing practices, like it's endless. Like if I wasn't so engulfed in what I was doing, I think I would take a deep dive into human resource, but because you do it, no need. I just learn from you as we help and build your business. But just understanding how to really cultivate what you already have is why you need a business consultant. Because if you knew how to take each one of those components of human resource and break it down, and not only that, it's a contract for that. But anyway, let me plug that in now. But if you really knew how you can capitalize on human resources and the hiring and firing, the different policies and procedures of a company, the different elements of what it is that a certain type of company can and can't do, all of that knowledge alone will help you build and expound upon. And that's just one of the many examples of why you need a business consultant. More importantly, you don't want to do this journey alone. If you really, really sincerely don't want to do a one and done, and if you're not just going in with the mindset, okay, if you build it, they'll come, and the rest is going to fall up, they just going to knock at your door because, you started it. I believe that too. I believe it. I trust it. But you also got to do the work. You can build it, yeah, they'll come, but what you got to offer? You built it and they coming at the door, and you got them in, you got them intrigued, you sold them your pitch. We off the elevator now. We in the office, we ready to sign contracts. So that's why you need a business consultant. Because I like to say from the cradle to the grave. We can go with from commencement to succession, however you want to put it. From beginning to end, you need that support, you need that guidance, you need that mentorship, and you need the training. Most importantly, you need the consultation of someone that's not only been in the trenches, but also help other business-minded individuals go from ideas to solution. From ideas to solution. You hear me? That's why you need a business consultant. Stay tuned for the next opportunity to work with me and speak with me. Signing off.